welcome to Tonsil Hockey.
Yes, it's the podcast born of a love of heated rivalry. It's us. It's me, Catherine Bohart, and
Olga Koch.
yes, and we are here, of course, as per, to get into the raunchiest bits of media we could possibly get into. This week we're doing something interesting, I think, because we decided to talk about the horniest parts of television that had not meant or intended to be horny. Olga, I'm so excited to see what you've come up with for this. By the way, it's also really funny to me that in our minds or in our plan for the episode, you were like, wear something sexy, and you've worn the most beautiful, divine, stunning dress, and I was like, I'll probably just wear denim.
And you look really sexy.
Thanks, that's kind.
You're
but
doing
wow.
a Canadian tuxedo.
I really am, but it's like, that's such a fun...
It's funny that you're usually quite femme, but for one being sexy.
When told to be sexy, I was like, I'm gonna probably just wear something very wipe clean then.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm wearing a vintage dress from a boutique in Barcelona called Busy Pussy.
No way.
It 100% was called that.
But this dress is exquisite.
Thank you so much. I went with Chloe Pets, and we did take a picture in a mirror that said Busy Pussy.
It is a divine dress.
And
well
let
done,
me tell
you.
you. Let me tell you, I've got one busy pussy. So
She's married.
I'm so
It's not
sorry.
that busy.
No.
Come on.
My life is a lie. My husband is gay. So,
Mainly.
Okay. Basically, the topic today is horniest moments that were not meant to be horny.
Yeah.
I have a monumental entry. Have I seen this movie? No.
Oh.
Do I know what this thing is? Also, no.
Huh?
Would I never forgive myself if I didn't bring it up? Also, yes.
What?
It's the worm from Dune. What? It's a worm like a penis. It's a hole like a vagina. And it puckers like a butthole. It's the bisexual's dream. It's the worm from Dune.
I hate that. I hate that so much as an answer. I hate that. I actually feel sick, and we've just started. I hate you. I hate that. I hate it. It's a no. Obviously, I've also not seen it. No film about sand gets me going. What are you talking about? Yuck.
Exhibit 1.
Yuck. And also, sorry, it's the least bisexual thing, because as we know, most bisexuals are like, I don't look directly at the penis. If I just don't look directly at the
Okay,
penis.
to be fair, it looks so much like
That's
but then it looks like a
horrific.
butthole. Do you know what I mean?
I get that it's got range. It's just none of that range for me is within the spectrum of sexy.
Okay. All right. So I've shown Catherine
That's
pictures of the
horrible.
worm from the movie, and she's not convinced.
Ugh.
How do you feel about the Dune popcorn bucket? Would you like to describe it to our listeners?
They sold these?
Yeah. So now-
okay, it's
yeah.
like a navy base on top of which is a genuinely flesh-coloured lid, inside of which is a grey and flesh-covered sort of looking almost like suction tool. It looks like that. I assume you put your hand through.
Yeah, to get
But
the
it does
popcorn.
have the quality of, or at least appears to me, what I imagine a fleshlight might look like, or
Okay.
put on top of a popcorn box. It's horrible.
It's horrible. That being said, I do think the sort of like
Nope, that's all I got. It's horrible.
the sort of like raunchy 90s movie trope of giving someone a hand job through a popcorn bucket is really, really like taken sort of to its final form with this
Yeah,
one.
I do believe that if you turned it over, it would have a hole for your penis. That's true. Is that something I want to buy? No. Is that something I want the guy beside me to have? No. Do I like it? No. Do I think the worm's sexy? No. Have we changed fundamentally the meaning of horny to me in this opening segment? Yes. How are we going to do this for an hour if you're going to open with that? Go again. I don't like it. Go again.
I just want to say, okay, horniest thing that's not meant to be horny. Obviously, I don't know anything about the worm from Dune. I don't know his motivation.
I thought you were going to say like Fiona from Shrek. I didn't think you were going to say
Fiona
that.
Shrek is meant to be horny.
Yeah, that's true. You're
But
right.
I do think them creating this popcorn bucket is in them essentially saying, like, we didn't mean it for this to be this, but we all know what you thought, so now we're getting on the bandwagon. All right. That being said, can I show you my favorite popcorn
I hated
bucket?
that. Yeah, okay.
And to just cleanse
This
the
is
palate.
not where I thought this was going to go.
Just to cleanse the palate really quickly.
Mhm.
So you know how all big movies now have their popcorn buckets.
I do now.
This is the Freakier Friday, which is the Freaky Friday sequel.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god, the popcorn buckets are so good. Look.
Wait, so the lid is popcorn?
So you know how Freaky Friday is a body swap movie?
Yeah.
So the popcorn bucket that looks has popcorn in it is actually the cup for a cola, and the cola cup that looks like a cola cup is actually for popcorn.
Thank you for explaining that to me.
It's kind of cool.
That is cool. And the thing is, unfortunately, what you're doing is you're talking to a woman who is, what is the
Never
opposite?
been to the cinema, apparently.
No, but also is like the opposite of a hoarder. The second I see stuff like this, I go, where does it go? Where am I bringing that to my house?
Okay.
Am I bringing that home to my house?
Well, obviously,
if so, where am I putting it?
Obviously, the Freakier Friday popcorn buckets don't have the star power that the worm from Dune popcorn bucket had. But look, listen.
No, that's clever, but just the idea for me, I'm like, that's just...
It's waste. It's waste.
And not so much waste as like, I don't have enough shelves for that kind of shit.
Sure. Because you have so many vibrators.
Because I have so many vibrators.
Because she's
and
a
I keep them
lesbian.
on shelves. That's what I do. That's hell.
Okay, basically what I'm saying
Go
is...
again.
Am I horny for the worm from Dune? Who's
Yes,
to say?
it feels like it. Yes. It feels like yes.
Is one of the reasons I haven't seen the movie is because what I'm scared of what the worm will make me feel. We don't know.
Is your husband like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And you're like, more. I'd love you more if you were the worm.
This specific worm. I just think it obviously probably in the book wasn't meant to be horny, but it is so erotic in imagery that it ended up being horny. To some people.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm glad you clarified because no.
All right, you have one better.
I mean
Give me
it.
one better.
No, go again.
Are you serious?
I'm fully serious.
Okay,
That is not an acceptable answer.
The thing is, that was the most neutral one that I have.
What? That's not neutral.
Have you seen the Matt Hancock makeout video?
Fuck you. Fuck you. We both know that was meant to be horny and it wasn't. That's the opposite of what this episode's meant to be about. That is the opposite. That was two people who thought it was horny and it made me close up. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? No, you didn't.
He's a monster. He's a bad person.
You didn't think it was kind of hot. You didn't.
Listen.
You didn't. He used to. And I don't think this is going to cause anything litigious because it's factually accurate. He used to live near me and have a kid in like kids football in the park. And he would, while his kid was playing football, instead of ever watching, he would just walk around on his phone in his fucking polo neck. And he's not hot, and I won't hear it.
I would never say Matt Hancock is hot. Never. He is not hot. He's also an evil human being.
Yes.
An objectively evil human being. Was the video hot?
No.
For those of you who don't know, Matt
No.
Hancock is an evil politician, okay? Think like Lindsey Graham evil.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell evil, okay? But here in the UK. And he was over lockdown.
So obviously you
while
put him
he
in a
was-
reality TV show and cheered for him because what the fuck is wrong with
He's
this
a
country?
bad man, okay? Like siphoning COVID funds like a bad
Yeah.
guy. And
And?
over lockdown, there was a CCTV video leaked of him very passionately making out,
Very rigidly. Woodenly.
erotically, making out
Britishly.
with a woman who he, I believe, went to university with. What, like over
And
20
cheated on
years
his wife
ago?
with.
Okay. I would say that cheating on his wife is not the worst thing Matt Hancock has
No,
done.
that's true, but that's a low bar. I'm finding it.
But there is a sort of like, it's clear that they're doing this in secret. It's clear that it's like in the throes of passion. The fact that they're so gross is kind of informing the hotness. It's kind of like
I'm looking at it. Let me tell you what I see.
Steamy Affair isn't
A
only
bold
for the hots.
patch. I see a bold patch. I see 60 at least, minimum 60 denier tights. I see
Because it's not only for hot, good people to have
he's
sexy...
twisted his head so far to the left. It's like he somehow thinks that they're going to like get a nosebleed if they hit noses. He's like at such an angle and she's like, oh, let's put that head back up. Maybe let's pop that head back up. His legs are so wide. It's really very strange. He looks like he stood at a urinal. And that is the one where he has his hand on her ass. His one hand where he's like, boom. The other,
It's just so real.
he has both hands in her back. Like he will not let her go. And I'm making it sound sexier than it was.
It's so raw.
It's so grim. The carpet underneath it is more interesting to me. I hate it.
Okay, so you know how Jeff Bezos should burn in hell because he is evil incarnate?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to give credit where credit is due that he married a woman of the same age.
She's the same age?
Yeah.
How would you know that?
Because I've Googled it.
But like, her face was made in the last calendar year, right? That's true. All of the parts. Is it still the same woman if it's made of new parts?
Ship of Theseus. Welcome back.
Thank you for getting the reference. Thank you very much. Okay, so far 2 for 2, you've repulsed me.
Oh my god. But the brief was weren't meant to be hot.
But that one I feel like they thought was hot. They
didn't think they were being
expect it to be,
filmed.
they didn't mean it to be public.
It just, I think I'm touched by how real it is.
I am repulsed by how real it is. I'm repulsed that being in that horrible carpeted office in the middle of a fucking crisis for the country you're supposed to care about while you're married, that's what was going on for him. Ugh. Yuck. It's a yuck for me.
I feel judged. I feel judged in my own podcast.
Yeah, and you are. I'm judging you fully. I'm just
She's firing me, guys.
No, not firing, just repulsed. Repulsed. Okay.
Can you offer me anything better than the worm from Dune and Matt?
Christ. Yeah, okay, let me see. What is horny that wasn't meant to be horny? Okay, where to begin? I mean, the obvious that I'm not going to get into because I feel like it's too obvious. I think the classic, there's a couple of cartoons that are mentioned a lot.
Right.
It's the Fox Robin Hood.
Yeah,
of course it is. It's the female bunny from
Of course. Yeah.
All Things.
Or Bugs doing drag.
Yes, exactly. I would like to throw into the mix the dragon from Mulan.
Oh!
It's Eddie Murphy. It's Mushu. It's Mushu. Obviously, he's a short king. But I think that's cute. And he's very funny.
He is very funny.
And when he goes behind the curtain and pretends to be big and tall,
yes,
that's some good gear. He's got bits. And he's just like happy to slay and support with this like cross-dressing queen. And he backs her to the hilt even though he's scared all the time. And I just think he gives, I'd carry your bag, but I would be funny with it, supportive husband energy.
You are a comedian. You
Why?
are a comedian. No, I mean, as in, like, you value funny. So,
Oh,
so much.
yeah. I'll take a tiny red husband if he's funny.
I'll go as far as to say that in the 90s, in like the golden age of Disney, I believe it is referred as like the sidekick game was insane.
It
Like,
was
Danny
insane.
DeVito and Hercules.
Yes.
So funny.
Yes.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
So I will agree with you on that. When it comes to eroticism, when it comes to horny, am I going as far as that?
You can pop him in your pocket.
This is true. Okay, I'm back in. I'm
Right?
back in.
He's in your handbag.
Yeah.
He's also definitely like whooping every time you take your clothes off.
Yeah.
He's elated to be
Yes.
there. He's like patting you on the ass, being like, that's my girl. He rocks.
Also, is like platonic friends with a woman.
Yeah.
You think he fancies Mulan?
No, but I think that's because he's never felt like it was an option.
Wow.
Like she doesn't see him like that, but if she wanted to talk about it, he'd talk about it. Yeah. You can see it evolving, I think.
He prefers her in drag.
I actually think that he'd be better suited with the granny. You know, the horny granny?
Yes.
Who's like, when the guy comes to the house and he's like, Mulan says, do you want to stay for dinner? And then the granny says, do you want to stay forever?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
I think
you-
those two could hook up.
You know.
I really like Mulan.
Okay, it does
It's my-
sound like it.
It's a really good film.
Would you say she's the gayest of the
Yes.
before Merida?
Yes.
Of course.
I actually think gayer than Merida.
Interesting.
I think it's so wild that she ends up with a man, but it's so funny that he's like the most beautiful princess of a man you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he's gay.
Yeah. I think they were a gay couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you're marrying the dragon from Mulan.
Yeah. Just because like he's a really good husband. He really backs me.
And he's really funny.
Yeah, and he's such a good girl dad.
You're so right.
Right?
You're blowing my mind right. I wanted to give you the same sort of sass you were giving me, but I can't. This is bulletproof.
Thank you.
This is really, really, really good. I thought you were gonna say dragon from Shrek, and I was like, that was very intentionally horny.
New. I can surprise. Yeah.
I really, really like that.
Thank you so much.
Let's get
Thank
down
you.
to business, you say to the
We can make a man out of him for sure.
Oh my
God.
god.
God, I love that film. Good times. Okay, now you.
Now me again? Oh my god. Okay, this one is actually, I think, Catherine Bohard will agree with because I put this on the list with you in mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna say any/most courtroom scenes, like My Cousin Vinny, what's her name? Oh my God, Marissa Tomei, Joe Pesci, right? But the one specifically is
I haven't seen that, by the
Jack
way.
Nicholson, I believe Tom Cruise, in court. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Anyone
Yeah.
getting too emotional in a courtroom is sexy as fuck. That Richard Gere Edward Norton movie where
Interesting.
Edward Norton was like pretending to have split personality disorder, and at the end he's like, JK, sorry, spoiler alert, the movie's like 40 years old. He goes, I don't have a split personality disorder. I use it as a fake excuse in court to commit a crime. But it's just like,
What movie's that?
oh my God, it's the Richard Gere one. I mean, I've spoiled it for you.
The Richard Gere one?
Because the entire time you're thinking, does this guy have a split personality disorder? Primal Fear.
Okay.
I think it was Edward Norton's first role. I think he got
God,
nominated
he's
for
good.
Golden
God,
Globe.
he's good.
But yeah, the entire time you're like, does he have it? And then you're convinced that he does have it, and then he gets defended for it, and in the end he's like, JK, I don't. But everything in a courtroom is so heightened. The fact that there is like an order that you can keep referring to, very dumb, very dumb. Order in the court.
This is really funny because
You're a debate kid.
yeah, and also one of mine, I don't know if you, it depends largely on whether or not you watched it, but did you ever watch Judge Judy?
I've seen Judge Judy in the
Okay.
background at the nail salon.
One thing that's meant to not be horny, but is the horniest thing alive, is the relationship between her and her court guard.
Okay, tell me more.
He stands by, like, he like kind of like maintains order in the court, and he stands by her desk or her like bench, and he is like an older, tall black gentleman whose name I cannot remember for the life of me.
Is the vibe like the queen and the driver from Princess Diaries?
It's more like there's more intimacy. There's more, I feel like they've been for dinner. It's more jocular.
Okay.
And then they sort of like together decide to go out of like casual and into work mode.
Yes.
And it's really hot.
That's Judge
It's
Judy
really
and the
hot.
guard.
Yeah. What's his name? Do you know? Judge Judy's courtroom sheriff, keeper of the peace.
So does he like enforce her rules? Is that his vibe?
Yeah. He also goes over, this is one of my favorite things. He goes over and like gets a piece of paper from the plaintiff to bring to her.
Ooh.
He's like, stay there. And then he comes over and gets it. And then he brings it to her and he'll say, judge.
To her queen.
He'll say, judge. And then she'll say, thank you. Officer Bird. She'll say,
He
"Thank
calls
you."
her judge.
Yeah. And she'll say, thank you, Officer Bird. And then
Oh.
he does a lot of like standing with his hands together in front of his crotch. It's just like he wears like a tan shirt, or at least did when I was growing up. It's a real vibe.
Okay, the courtroom is an inherently erotic space.
Yeah. I would say that's like, actually, wow, was that formative for me?
Yeah. And then you're like, I'm going to do debate professionally. It's going to be my
Huh.
whole entire fucking world.
Wait a second. That's crazy. Wait. Whoa. Huh. I'm just waking up to this. Judge Judith Sheindlin, like, so hot. Baloney. Ah, yum. You're right. Oh my God. Wow. You're Jesus. I didn't know I felt this way.
And that haircut?
Poppycock. She always says poppycock. Oh. Wow. I didn't know I felt this. Wow.
Well, another successful episode of Tonsil. Catherine's having a breakthrough, calling her therapist.
Okay. Wow.
Her therapist texting me going, that's my job.
Hello. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think you like rules. I think rules are sexy to you.
Also, just like someone showing a woman the respect she fucking deserves, and in this
Absolutely.
case, earned. And protecting it.
100%.
Also, there's something about her sat down and him stood up the whole time, and her big collar. I don't know.
And she is like objectively the boss.
yeah,
And he not only is like okay with it, he actively loves it.
he enforces it. He encourages it. He facilitates it.
Oh my God.
He protects it.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Is there an AO3 about those two?
100%.
Do you reckon?
In the blowjobs category.
I don't think in the blowjobs category. I don't think he would ever let her get on her knees.
Okay, well that's actually factually also true.
I don't think there's any of that.
Unless she's there to propose.
I think he maybe carries her around. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. She spends 3 months' earnings on a ring for him, for Officer Bird. That'd be so nice. I'd actually love that. Could we check this at AO3 for that? Because I could love to read that at home
right.
later, maybe just
I'm gonna
sometime.
Google it right now.
Charlie's on it. You tell
Okay.
me. another thing that wasn't meant to be horny that was, because I do have one more, but it's very controversial.
Well, you've already made me do 3, but what I'm going to do is
Oh.
I'm going to look up some courtroom scenes and we're going to decide whether they are horny or not.
Okay, great.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 most gripping courtroom scenes in movie history. A Few Good Men. That's my number 1.
Yeah.
You Can't Handle the Truth. It is, I think, what's horny about it and what's horny about the Matt Hancock video. Listen.
No, don't put those in the same category.
Is being like so overwhelmed with emotion that you have to break a rule. Like, that's sexy.
Yeah, okay.
Right? That's sexy. And it's like, You Can't Handle the Truth is like, there's an order and a volume at which you speak in a courtroom. There's an order to who speaks when. And when you are so overcome with emotion, whatever that emotion is, you have to break that rule. That's sexy.
Okay.
That's inherently horny to me.
Interesting.
Then we have My Cousin Vinny, also referenced. To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't think so.
No.
Anatomy of a Murder. Haven't seen it. 1959. Legally Blonde.
Anatomy of a Murder is actually not a sex. I'm thinking of Anatomy of a Fall. Carry on.
Okay.
And I'm fine.
I still haven't seen that, but I hear very good things.
Charlie's nodding. Charlie's giving me the nod. There's an AO3 between.
Of course there is.
Can I read it? Can I read it? Can I read it? A bit of it?
categories and
please,
names,
please. Do you want to send it to me? Oh,
Charlie's so
my
upset right
God.
now.
If you didn't watch Judge Judy, this won't be as important to you, but this is huge for me. Huge. Do you know how important Judge Judy was in my house? My mom, we'd watch it every day after school. My mom, I was looking one day for a VCR tape, like an old video of my birthday. I think I was like 8 or 9. It was at the Draft Centre, which is a place in Blanchetown in Dublin, and there's a big bouncy
Is it
castle
ethical to
and-
have giraffes in... Or there's no actual real giraffe?
No, it's full of actual giraffes on
That
about no,
can't-
there's
that
not.
can't be good
No, it's just called the Draft Centre.
Oh, okay, there aren't.
There's no
Alright.
giraffes.
Because there's
but
some in Kent, aren't there?
I don't know. That's not
Okay.
in Ireland. But
The implication was not that I thought that Kent was in Ireland. Play the tape back.
But yes, so I had a little video of like me on a bouncing castle, blah, 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 blah. And I found it and it said Catherine's 10th birthday or whatever it said on it. And then I popped it in the VCR press play and my mom had recorded an episode of Judge Judy on it. And
No.
I understood.
You didn't
I was
judge
like, what?
her.
You're not going to miss it.
You went in, you said, oh, even better.
Yeah, truly, yes. I was like, that's more of a memory of my childhood. I was at the Draft Centre, 3 times? I watched Judge Judy every goddamn day. Sorry, hang on. Horrible realization. All of the Judge Judy and Officer Bird ones are actually in the friendship category.
Wait, so they're going to the farmer's market? What the fuck?
I hate that. Wow. Sometimes if you want a job done, you just have to do it yourself. I'll do it myself. If there's a new
What's the
influx of
plot?
AO3.
What's the plot?
She's stressed after work. She's stressed after work. She's had to listen to a lot of baloney.
Yeah, and poppycock.
And poppycock. She just needs to relax. She's tense. She's stressed.
Yeah.
He rubs her shoulders.
Does he ask for permission? Does she ask him? Does he know without being asked?
I think he knows without being asked to
He's
rub her
doing
shoulders.
A little squeeze?
Yeah.
That's
That's amazing.
They're policing themselves.
Then he takes off her shoes.
Oh my God.
He takes off her shoes.
The dogs are barking.
He gets down and he takes off her shoes and he rubs her feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
In what, 50 denier tights?
In,
You know.
in tan colored tights.
Oh.
Then he takes off her robes and he hangs them up for her. And then she says, I just think I need distracting. So he very politely, as is told, takes his clothes off. And she has sex with him. And I don't know what form that would take. I'd like to think that he also gets to come. And afterwards, she definitely has a cigarette. She 100% has a cigarette. Yeah.
They have cigarette.
yeah.
Okay, cigarettes imply sex.
She has the quality of a smoking woman.
Yeah.
And
he comes and then he apologizes immediately, as he should.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No,
It's your
I think,
fantasy,
I think
sorry.
there's a real respect between the pair of them.
Okay.
And then I think they both change into their day clothes. They're like civilian, and she always wears a pantsuit whenever she's going out, like if she's doing like actual interviews. He'll probably wear one too. I reckon he has a convertible. They get in that. They go for a drive by the sea and have dinner afterwards. But they do fuck first, so they can blow it after dinner kind of vibes. That's what I think.
This is fascinating. Somehow you've turned them both into lesbians.
Yeah, no, they are. They are. There's a mutual respect. They've been together for like 40 years in my head. It's gorgeous, but they fuck at work because that's like business mode.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope that someone will record this and transcribe it.
I'd love that. Also, I hope that if they have real partners, I don't want to hear about it. Okay. Well, anyway, wow, I didn't know I had such strong feelings
You
about
had
that.
a lot to say.
Here's another.
What's your next one? Let's
I have
go.
a weird one. It's weird.
Okay. Is it weirder than the worm from Dune?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There was a series of, in my opinion, television shows written in a time when no one conceived of lesbians as a plausible scenario. And so they would like overwrite, overwrought dynamics between mothers and daughters, adult daughters and mothers, that I think unfortunately veered into lesbian.
Is it Gilmore Girls?
It is Gilmore Girls.
It's the fucking Gilmore Girls.
It's also Judging Amy. Did you ever watch Judging Amy?
What's Judging Amy?
Okay, let's get the cast names up of them. But Judging Amy, again, a judge whose mother, she lives with her mother, and her mother is a social worker. So they're often, she works in family court, her mum's a social worker. They're often at different ends of the same issue. They have huge chemistry. But Lorelai Gilmore and Emily Gilmore, in my opinion, often I'm like, kiss. I mean, if they weren't mom and daughter.
Yeah,
but there's an energy where you're like, kiss.
So it's sort of like
They have more chemistry with each other than they do with their male partners. And that to me says, this is misplaced lesbianism.
That's so interesting.
Sorry.
That's so interesting.
Who plays the mom in Judging Amy? Tyne Daly. I thought it was Tyne Daly, the horniest woman.
Let me look a bit.
By the way, every single role that Tyne Daly is given is not meant to be horny. And because it's Tyne Daly, every single one of them is. Because the woman's got riz.
Which one is she? Is she the middle one?
No, the one on the left.
So she
And that's her daughter.
and the one in the middle,
Yeah.
they have a homoerotic undertone to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the age gap is giving Sarah Paulson and
Exactly.
Colin Taylor, right?
Yeah. I just think if the mom and the daughter has more chemistry than any of their romantic partners, then that's an issue.
This is really, really, really interesting.
Yeah. Look at that photo. They look so gay.
Yeah, and like the rolled sleeve of the mother.
Yeah.
The rolled sleeve is giving butch.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving I just came back
Oh,
from the garage.
she's a social worker? Name a single straight social worker. You can't.
You can't. You really
You
can't.
cannot.
And if you think you're a straight social worker, I've got news
Check
for you.
again. Read the file again.
Look at the worm from Dune.
The call is coming from inside the house. No, but truly.
That's really fucked up, but also very, very interesting.
Thank you.
I've got a lot to say.
Uh-huh.
I don't know yet what it is that I'm saying. I say every photo shoot for this show was so wildly erotic.
It's so homosexual. It's crazy.
The mom just keeps ever so gently
just
spooning.
watching it up. Yeah.
Okay. If there's any way, I'm just going to save these and I'm going to put them to the chat because everybody needs to see these.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's
one
not
of the gayest
right.
photos. That's an old-timey gay wedding.
Oh my God. Stepmom porn. And that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Okay, I'm sending it to the group chat. Reese?
Pop it in, babe. Pop it in. Do you have another one for me?
Well, I've given you 3 and you have a third one, don't you?
I've done 3.
What have you done?
Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Dragon.
No, Judge Judy.
What happened to be that we both picked Judge...
Oh, you had already preemptively picked Judge Judy. I thought that you only realized that when I said, okay, so we both think the courtroom is hot.
Yeah, but I specifically, those two people's
I
dynamic
see.
to me was so horny,
Okay,
even
that's
though it
so
wasn't intended
interesting.
to be, yeah.
And then Judging Amy. You find erotica in the courtroom.
Yeah. And Emily and Lorelai Gilmore. So, like...
Yeah.
It's in writers' rooms where they weren't even worried about there being a lesbian overtone because they weren't even thinking about lesbians. They accidentally wrote lesbian mom and daughter.
This is so... I keep looking. I can't look away.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
I know.
this is a gay couple.
Yeah, Judging Amy.
Problematic age gap, I'd say.
Well, why?
Because they're mom and daughter. And it's the age gap that's the issue.
And that's the issue. Do you have any examples of... Here's the other thing is that there were so many... Just on the inverse, there were quite a few couples, I feel like, that were meant to be erotic, or horny that I didn't find horny.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay. You ready for this? Ross and Rachel.
I agree.
I was just like, okay, I feel nothing. Please stop. Stop it. Stop
agree.
it. I was always just like, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ross's whole victim thing is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's
But also,
always
they just didn't feel like they had chemistry to me. I was
No.
never like,
Well, then you were also team Monica and Rachel.
yes,
You
but I
think they're
thought
in love.
I really do. In reality, do think Monica and Chandler had way more of a vibe
Yeah.
than Ross and Rachel.
Yes. I will go as far as to say I actually think, and this actually applies to real life as well. Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
targeting a very specific person in my life, my male cousin who I haven't spoken to in 15 years.
Okay.
Um,
Specific.
don't bleep some of that out.
Uh-huh.
Bleep whatever you want of that out. You don't have to take it out. Just bleep whatever you want.
I hope it's the number 15.
Yeah. One bit of it that makes it less identifiable. I think like getting together with your high school crush is actually not sexy and kind of sad and pathetic.
I just think it means life has not moved on as much as it should
Yeah.
have. You have not changed sufficiently.
Yeah. And also it's like that you're putting this person on a pedestal and they like you don't actually see each other for who you are now. You're seeing each other for whatever the high school dynamic was.
Ugh.
And it's like, yeah, like there is a sadness to sort of, I don't know, like getting with a popular girl from high school now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I don't love
There's
it.
no romance to
I don't
that.
love it. Sorry.
Okay, I have a controversial opinion.
Go on.
I love the movie. I think the movie includes probably the most romantic line in all of cinema history. But I hate the dynamic of Harry and Sally.
Oh my! What?
I just
I'm
think,
sorry. No, I need a minute. Hang on. Sorry, I need a second.
I love the
Hang
movie.
on. No, processing what you just said. How do I feel about it? I don't love it. Okay.
Hear me out. I watch it every year. I love it. The sweater is incredible. When you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start right away. Incredible. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the line. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing where like she's annoying and he is letting her be is kind of shit. Because it's like there's a person out there who won't be like, oh, and he's like, yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean?
I don't get that from it at all. Do you mean like because of her fussy ordering?
Like she's fussy and clingy and annoying and he's like a little grouch who's like condescending to her. And I just think that it's like to reluctantly accept somebody's quirks as opposed to celebrate and love them. Like that's not romantic to me.
As, if I may, as an annoying pedant who is particular on so many fronts,
Yeah, what
I
think
think
you
for
want to be
my,
loved for that?
if I may, no.
Tell me more.
Because I think the worst thing my girlfriend could do would behave like that's a reasonable thing at all times, because then I would be a monster.
Okay.
Instead, I think it's important that she sees me for who I am, is like, that's going to be annoying for the waitress, obviously.
Yeah.
But I love you and will remember that for you always and forever. I'll get your order right, no problem. But the idea of acting like, I think there's a difference between like enabling, which he is doing, and then like normalizing, which maybe you shouldn't when it's an inconvenience to other people.
Interesting. I just think that the guy who's your guy isn't going to freak out after you have sex.
That's true. I don't know. I love their dynamic so much. I find it very human. And my issue with them is that he's not hot enough for her.
Ooh, I also agree with that. Yeah, I just like, I think that there is a sort of,
God, I love it though.
and
I
again,
love that movie so much.
I don't want to come on. I love that movie. I watch it
I
all
love
the
it
fucking
so
time.
much.
It's just that like when I get into the nitty gritty of it, I'm just like, everything we are meant to see in him is as lovable is actually quite offensive, and everything we need to see in her as annoying is actually quite lovable.
I think this really just does speak to the different styles of relationships we like.
Probably.
Because I have no desire to be like, Ellen knows now, and I feel bad because she's such a romantic and she does love me exactly as I am. But I don't have any desire to be sort of like outwardly adored constantly.
Okay, and I do. And I love
yeah,
that.
that's like truly I'm like, stop it. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't want to spend every minute together. I don't want you to think I'm perfect
Okay.
because I'm not.
Okay.
That actually is hell to me.
But I think you are.
But I'm not though. And I'm like, I want to believe that you can see who I am. And we often have this discussion where she's like, you're perfect. And I'm like, I'm not. And I don't like to be thought of that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it just, I'm like, I want lots of praise. I do want that. But I don't want to sort of like be revered as an idea. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sure. I think I don't think we have enough time on this podcast to dissect that. Also, I do feel like I've been put on the spot by being asked this question now.
Yes,
so
I'm
I don't
so
know,
sorry.
I don't know if I can back it up. I'm ready to be canceled by hordes of people who think that Harry
we
and Sally...
both ultimately love Harry and Sally, and also
I'll say that again. I love that movie. I think it's amazing.
it's so good. And to be fair, no, you're dead right. There are moments where like when he's like men and women can't be friends, you're like shut up, and like he is objectionable. He's a little
Any
troll
guy
guy
who's like definitive like that is just it's kind of annoying. He's a bit of a show off.
Yeah, totally. And
I wouldn't want her at any point in her life, the perfect character of Meg Ryan, to ever feel like she was asking for too much because she never was.
yeah, and you're right, and I think she's perfect. And I think the problem is, I do think she's perfect. I think the problem with Meg Ryan is like she never gets a guy who's good enough. Like you've got mail,
Yeah.
adore it, watch it all the time, but again, you're like
Capitalist pig.
yeah, you're just like this
Destroying
guy
a
doesn't
neighborhood.
deserve her. Like what is this? Who is this? Yeah,
The
tough.
only guy who ever deserved her was Hugh Jackman from the past.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, a gay
yes.
guy in a historical costume. I think it would be remiss not to call out one specific TV person.
Go on.
And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I understand that there's a controversy around the show now. And I also am going to be completely honest with you when I say I have no idea what it is. So please don't quote me. But I'm talking about earlier seasons.
Of?
Queer Eye, specifically Bobby, specifically him renovating an entire house.
Oh my god,
It's
yes.
so hot.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Sorry.
Everybody else is making a guacamole. This guy's built a fucking house. It's so hot. And he's always just so casual
sexy,
about it.
You're right.
He's always like, no big deal, no big deal.
And
It's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. He's always like, "Oh yeah, I guess I crafted that from a ship your grandfather used to sail that you thought was just a piece of junk in your shed, and now it's your kitchen." But like, I'm really glad you like it.
Nice haircut. This is a new floor.
Yeah. What? It's crazy. Tan's like, did everybody see the tuck? There's a tiny bit of that t-shirt in her pants. Okay, there's a new home here. He did the garden as well. Sometimes when he would landscape as well. It was crazy. God, yes, that is a real case of like horny for competence, horny for capacity.
It's so hot. Specifically in that show, but I will say anytime I see a home renovation show, there is just something horny about it, and it is the can-do attitude, the very hard skills.
So true.
Hard skills, hard hats.
Yes. Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah.
Move that bus up. Move that
What
bus.
is that a
Yeah.
reference to?
Have you not seen? What
is that?
It's the Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Thank you, Charlie. I was like, what is the name of that show? Move that bus. Do you not know this? Okay, they bring in loads of people to do the house.
Okay.
It's a huge renovation while the family are out.
Yeah.
And they're usually going through a terrible time. And then they change their entire home. And it's amazing. And then they put a bus in front of their home. And then they all stand on the other side of the bus. And then everybody on the crew goes, move that bus. And the family goes, move that bus. And the tiny kid who you're supposed to feel sorry for goes, move that bus. And
Wait,
the
so
mom's
the
like,
bus
move
is meant
that
to be
bus.
like the sort the
Yeah.
the
And then the
curtain.
bus drives off. And then you see their house. And they're like, what? And it's amazing.
That is incredible.
It's
And
really,
especially
it's really horny. And it's not meant to be. Let me say that for certain.
It's especially funny to me because when you look at like certain sort of renovation influencers, someone like the Property Brothers, right? They're meant to like, they're obviously like very well-groomed gentlemen, but they to me,
Are they?
What?
I don't like those
They're well-groomed,
guys.
but to me they're completely unerotic as men.
Yeah.
However, what it is that they do, so I'm like, the thing that's sexy isn't your haircut, buddy.
No.
It's the fact that that you made those French doors happen.
It's
Do
the
you
fact
know
that
what I
that's
mean?
a pocket door in that space. How have you done that? Yeah, it's absolutely. What do you mean there's a pantry in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
And like a man who knows what like certain things are.
Yeah.
Like here, like a fucking what's it called, like is it not is it a
Lazy
Lazy
Susan?
A
Yeah.
Lazy Susan that's like in a
in a
corner.
corner cupboard. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
Let's go.
Oh my God. If a man did that for me, wow.
Whenever they like come in and describe a bathroom and there's something like on the bathroom counter or in the shower, there are shelves that are specific for like some sort of bottle, you're just like
A
Oh,
place to pop your razor.
Oh.
What? Huh? Yeah. Jesus. Oh my God. That you're right. We found it. That's the thing that's not meant to be horny. That's so horny.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then like adjacent to that is like sometimes I will get on my feed videos that are all, like they are targeted at women like us,
Yeah.
which are like, my husband can build anything from scratch and he has a 3D printer, so this is a thing he did for me, and it'll be like a special hook for a special like for your face mask next to your
Yeah.
bed or something like
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
there's like an inherent eroticism to it.
Yeah.
But especially like the smaller the problem that it solves,
Yeah.
the hotter it is.
That's so true. Oh my God. That's so true.
It's like, I noticed that there's condensation off your glass every night.
Yeah. Wow. Jesus. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Fuck.
We really got ourselves worked up with that one.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? If somebody found somewhere to put my remote, my TV remote, that was both away so as to be tidy, but not far enough away that I have to get up if I've changed my mind about watching television when I'm on the sofa. The things I would do to that person. We have to go. We have to go. Have a nice week. Wait, horniest moment of the week?
And I would just also say,
Please, say whatever
Harry
you
doesn't
want.
strike me as a guy who would solve the tiniest problem.
No, oh my God, that guy's making
He'd
problems.
be like, whatever.
He's causing problems you didn't have in your house. I do agree with that. She has a shoe rack. He won't use it. Do you know what I mean?
That's our Harry Sally fan fiction.
That's just true. He's like, well, my shoes are, I only have one pair. They're just there. And she's like, get more than one pair. And also they can't be there. I hate it. Yeah. He's leaving hairs in the sink.
Yeah. Big time. Big time.
Fuck.
What's your
Poor
horniest?
Sally.
Oh, I'm sorry. But he does wear very good sweaters.
They are really good sweaters. That's true. And she could borrow them for sure because they got to be the same size.
Horniest moment of the week for you?
Thank you for asking. Well, I have a girlfriend who does the things that we just described.
Wait, tell us more.
She does all sorts. But very recently, we have a cupboard downstairs in our house that's like, you go in, there's a coat rack on one, like a coat cupboard on one side, and then like a kind of big storage room on the other side. It's like double the size of a coat cupboard. And she has a lot of DIY gear and a lot of I have a lot of like gym weights and bands and blah 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 blah. She bought these. First of all, she took everything out, painted it, renovated it, built new shelves, put a box on casters so that it moves out, so that it has become a seat that she has now built into a desk that she's also built in there, like a desk that is a shelf. It has a standing option or a sitting option because it's the coldest space in the house. So if it's too hot, you can go down there and work if you need to, but also so I can do my voiceover down there. She put my voiceover stuff into this beautiful tin she made me. And then all the gardening stuff is in the box and that comes out on casters. It's amazing. But then she also got these, in the same color as the paint, she got these things that are like hooks on big, kind of like a metal square piece. Anyway, she put two of them on the wall. One of them hangs all of her DIY tools, and underneath and behind that hangs all of my gym gear. It's just like, and that's the kind of stuff she does.
Some of this stuff is so complex, I can't even imagine
and
it.
she
This
does
is
it like when
insane.
I'm on a weekend away as well. So because she knows for the 3 days she'll have the place and she can pull everything out and I'll hate the mess. So when I come back, I open the cupboard and it's a whole new room.
And there's no noise for you either?
No, it's just a whole new room.
Now she's perfect.
It's astonishing. But yes, I'm constantly finding like a hook where I actually do need one, or a drawer that's the exact same size as my hairdryer, or e.g. Okay, so she designed this bed in our spare room.
She designed a bed.
Yeah. She designed a bed in our
What
spare
the
room.
fuck?
But based on Torvia Hansen's, is that her name? Who wrote the Moomins?
Yeah.
it's based on her Swedish studio. This is where she got this inspiration. She designed this bookcase.
That's a gay ass
I
inspiration.
know. So it's like mixed woods, and there's bookshelves, and then it's a bed, like a day bed, and then under the day bed there's 3 deep drawers. On the back of the drawers there's a big empty space. So there's loads of storage under this bed. Then the mattress goes on top. But the headboard she's specifically designed to be the exact size of our dry soon, which is a heated dryer for the winter when things are, like when you plug it in a dryer.
Yeah.
And it so the headboard opens and the dry soon fits in.
Are you fucking serious?
It's the exact dimensions of our dry soon.
What?
I know. Every time I think about it, I think,
Does she have like a saw? Like, how is she cutting wood to measure?
oh no, she designed, drew, mapped this out, and then we had a carpenter obviously make it. But
This is insane.
but like she'll make shelves for downstairs. She will just
the fact that she knows how to sketch something like that. What
but
the
also
fuck?
the fact that she took wardrobe doors off a wardrobe that was in our house previously, and then made all of the shelves in the downstairs cupboard with them. Like she's just like,
What
well,
are you
I'll just,
talking
I know,
about?
I'll just repurpose this. In our last house, we couldn't fit a wardrobe in properly because there was a radiator. So she built and designed with metal rods an entire open wardrobe system to fit around the radiator specifically. And to,
Like she's an engineer.
it's crazy. The things she'll just like yeah, she's amazing. She'll build shelves to go around things, like she has a circular saw. It's just wild. That wasn't meant to be so braggy, but yeah. It's awesome.
I think I'm gonna have to ask for a divorce.
Oh, so soon?
No.
Give it a year. Come on, have some dignity. Give it a year, okay? Please.
Famously one of the gags that our priest friend made was everything was sponsored by HelloFresh. During our ceremony, he went, everything is sponsored by HelloFresh. Get a discount with code I give it to you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Ah.
That's the horniest moment of my week.
Wow.
You got one?
Well, you made me realize that I'm going to do one about my partner as well.
Please.
Mine pales in comparison, I will say. But I was freaking out about the sheer amount of admin that we had to do for our wedding. And I was very overwhelmed. I was very, very overwhelmed. And I kept on saying, because I got married, eloped in Vegas, and then we had a wedding party in London. And in Vegas, it was just the two of us. And I was like, Vegas was just so much easier.
Yeah.
It was so good because it was just 2 days. And it was just the two of us. And we walked in and we did it. And then he just very, very lovingly was like, it wasn't that much easier. It's just that I did all the admin. I was like, yeah, I enjoyed the wedding more where I just showed up and didn't have to do anything and I just looked pretty.
I'm sorry. And I do respect where he's coming from, but that was still easier to organize than a wedding for that
definitely.
many people.
No. And then
sorry.
he did, I would say, half, if not most of the work for the London one as well.
Fine.
100%. It wasn't like everyone took each. It's just for
okay.
Vegas, he did everything, whereas for London, he did maybe 3/4.
God, this guy.
No, he is lovely.
fucking
He is
guy.
lovely. But it's like, I thought we just walked in and everything happened magically, but really, he hired a photographer. He got us the certificates. He booked it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Wow. Okay.
The restaurants and everything.
Dilly from Sort Your Life Out. Sorry, you just made me think
Who's
about
that?
a very organized woman on that. Have you watched Stacey Solomon's Sort Your Life Out?
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay. Ellen got me into it because she loves, of course, she watches a lot of DIY stuff online, and she watches a lot of like year-long renovations of YouTubers. She has specific YouTube DIY people she loves to watch. She ordered a shower curtain from Canada based on this guy Graham, who she likes to do DIY on somebody else's page. Anyway, the point is, she loves to watch these kinds of shows to relax, and one of the ones she watches is Stacey Solomon's Sort Your Life Out, where they go into somebody's
Steve-O's
house.
ex-girlfriend. Never forget.
That is crazy. And one of the women who is one of the organizers on that is called Dilly.
Okay.
And Dilly, it will like take every single bead in your house and put it into like a labeled box, you know, like she's so organized. She loves organizing. She loves labeling. She loves doing things by size. She loves grouping things, and it's incredibly hot, and she's incredibly hot. And whenever she's incredibly stern with them in the warehouse where they have to get rid of 50% to 75% of their own
That was my next question, where I was like, if you're putting every bead in a container, does that mean you're a hoarder? No.
And by the way, they also do this thing where they get all the stuff out of these people's houses, bring it to a warehouse that they have mapped out in zones, and then all of their stuff is in categories. That's also really hot, and I don't think it's meant to be. Do I have a mental illness? Yes. Do you want to go watch some DIY?
I think it's time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for listening. Have a nice nice week.
And if you follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, follow us on TikTok at Tonsil Hockey Podcast. Email us,
Please.
tonsilhockeypodcast@gmail.com. I would personally love to hear what you find sexy that isn't meant to be.
I actually would really like to know that. Yes, please.
What do you find the worm erotic?
No.
Not for you, but do you see the inherent sexuality within it?
Now when you said the worm, I don't know if you mean the worm or Matt Hancock.
I don't either.
I don't like it. Bye.
Bye.